Welcome back to our channel, where rare coins turn into treasures. Today, we're diving into a coin that's capturing the attention of collectors around the world, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1995. If you have this coin in your collection, especially in good condition, you might be holding onto a valuable piece of Singaporean numismatic history. So stay tuned, because we're going to explore everything about this small but mighty coin, its fascinating background, unique features, rarity, and what makes it a hot item in today's market, especially for collectors chasing big dollar value. Let's begin with a bit of history and background. The Singapore 1 cent coin has always been an integral part of the nation's coinage. Introduced as part of the second series issued by the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the 1 cent coin was minted in a period when Singapore was experiencing rapid economic transformation and modernization. The 1995 issue is particularly special, not just because of its age, but because it came out at a time when the demand for smaller denominations was gradually declining, making its production volumes higher compared to other coins. That scarcity over time has only amplified its allure among collectors. This coin represents a moment of transition in Singapore's currency evolution and is increasingly being recognized for its historical value. The unique features of the 1995 Singapore 1 cent coin make it a standout in any collection. Made of copper-plated zinc, this coin has a brilliant reddish-brown shine that reflects light beautifully when well preserved. The obverse side features the Singapore coat of arms along with the country's name in all 4 official languages, symbolizing unity in diversity. The reverse side shows a vivid depiction of the starfruit, a tropical fruit native to the region, which makes the coin both culturally and artistically significant. The elegant design, fine detailing, and compact size make this coin aesthetically appealing and symbolically rich, a combination that every coin collector dreams of. Now let's talk about what truly drives excitement, rarity and condition. The 1995 Singapore 1 cent coin is not just old, it is rare, especially in good condition. Over the years, many of these coins have gone out of circulation, lost, or corroded due to improper storage. That's what makes finding one in good or better condition a challenge, and a major win for collectors. The surfaces, details, and coloring matter a lot here. Coins without major scratches, dents, or corrosion can fetch significantly higher prices in the numismatic market. Collectors around the globe are on the hunt for coins like this that are both rare and preserved. It's this growing demand and shrinking supply that pushes the value higher every year. Speaking of value, the current market price in dollars for a Singapore 1 cent 1995 coin in good condition is nothing short of impressive. Depending on the condition and where it's sold, especially in auctions or collectors' marketplaces, these coins can range anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000, and even higher if graded by a professional service. That might sound small, but for a 1 cent coin, that's a return of up to 1,500% or more. And this value keeps rising as collectors realize how limited the supply truly is. Some rare listings have shown asking prices upwards of $20 or more for coins in excellent or uncirculated condition, proving this coin's status as a miniature powerhouse in the numismatic world. For those of you who are collectors or just getting into the hobby, here are some important tips. Always inspect your coins under good lighting and look for coins with minimal wear, clean edges, and visible design details. Store them in coin holders or protective flips to prevent environmental damage. If you believe you have a high-grade version, consider getting it authenticated and graded. This can significantly boost its resale value. Also, keep an eye on auctions and numismatic groups, because prices fluctuate, and rare demand spikes can lead to profitable opportunities. Remember, with coins like the 1995 Singapore 1 cent, timing and condition can make all the difference. In conclusion, the 1995 Singapore 1 cent coin is more than just a small piece of metal, it's a historic gem that represents the vibrant heritage of Singapore. With its artistic design, cultural symbolism, increasing rarity, and strong collector demand, this coin is quickly becoming a hot commodity in the international coin market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious enthusiast, now is the perfect time to hunt down this coin, appreciate its beauty, and perhaps even profit from its rising value. So, Check your old collections, ask your relatives, and explore coin fairs. You might just discover a hidden treasure with massive potential. Next up, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1994. Don't let its small size fool you, because this coin holds massive potential in today's collector's market. If you have this coin in fine condition, you could be sitting on a high-demand treasure that's turning heads in the numismatic world. In this video, we're going to explore the full story behind the coin, its origin, beauty, rarity, and most importantly, its rising value in today's auction and collector markets. So, sit tight and get ready to discover why this 1 cent coin from Singapore could be your next valuable find. Let's begin with the history and background of this fascinating coin. The Singapore 1 cent coin has always played an important role in the everyday transactions of the nation. But the 1994 version comes from a unique period in Singapore's coinage development. This coin was part of the second series, introduced by the Monetary Authority of Singapore to reflect the country's rapid growth and cultural pride. By 1994, the use of smaller denominations was gradually declining due to economic modernization, which meant fewer coins were produced and circulated. This background adds to the coin's historical value. Today, the 1994 1 cent coin is not just a monetary relic, it is a symbol of Singapore's transition from a developing nation to an advanced economy, captured in a tiny copper-plated disc that speaks volumes. Now, let's talk about the unique features that make this coin so attractive to collectors. The 1994 Singapore 1 cent coin is beautifully crafted from copper-plated zinc, giving it a rich reddish-brown color that glows especially when well preserved. On the obverse, it displays the Singapore coat of arms, surrounded by the country's name in English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, a powerful representation of Singapore's multi-ethnic identity. On the reverse side, you'll find a detailed image of the starfruit, an iconic tropical fruit native to Southeast Asia. This design not only makes the coin visually stunning but also culturally meaningful. The combination of traditional symbolism and high-quality minting makes the coin a visual masterpiece and a collector's favorite. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1994 Singapore 1 cent coin is gaining serious attention. Over the years, many of these coins have disappeared from circulation, especially as Singapore phased out the 1 cent denomination from daily use. Coins from this year that still exist in fine condition, meaning with moderate wear but with all details clearly visible, are becoming harder and harder to find. This limited availability, combined with increasing global collector interest, has significantly raised demand. Collectors know that coins from transitional years often become sought-after items, and 1994 fits that profile perfectly. If you own one that's clean, undamaged, and has maintained its design clarity, you possess something truly valuable in the world of numismatics. Let's move on to the part everyone is waiting for, the current market value in dollars. The Singapore 1 cent coin from 1994, especially in fine condition, has been performing impressively in online marketplaces, coin shows, and auctions. Depending on its appearance and appeal to collectors, this coin can fetch anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000, with some premium listings going even higher if the coin shows better than average preservation. That's a major increase from its face value and a strong indicator of how collectible it has become. It's not just about the monetary value, it's about the growing demand, the shrinking supply, and the cultural importance attached to this small yet mighty coin. Every year, more collectors from Asia, Europe, and North America are looking to add this coin to their portfolios, pushing its market value even further. For collectors who are interested in either buying or preserving this gem, here are some key tips. First, always handle your coins with care to avoid further wear or scratches. Store them in protective holders, away from humidity and sunlight, to maintain their current condition. If you find a Singapore 1 cent 1994 in your possession, examine it under proper lighting and ensure the design details, especially the coat of arms and starfruit, are still clearly visible. These features are what attract buyers and increase value. You may also consider professional grading if the coin looks exceptionally clean, as a certified grade can add credibility and significantly boost market price. Keep track of coin auctions and online listings to monitor value trends. you might just find a perfect moment to buy or sell. In conclusion, the 1994 Singapore 1 cent coin is a rare treasure that's rapidly gaining value and popularity in the collector's world. With its rich history, meaningful design, increasing rarity, and strong dollar value, this coin is more than just a piece of change, it's a valuable artifact of Singapore's cultural and economic journey. Collectors worldwide are recognizing its worth, and its market demand shows no signs of slowing down. Whether you already own this coin or are looking to find one, know that this small cent carries a big story and even bigger potential. Next up, the Singapore 5 cent coin from 1989. If you have this coin in good condition, you might be holding a rising star in the world of numismatics. The demand for this specific coin has grown significantly, and it is now considered a rare find with an increasing value in today's auction and collector markets. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn might surprise you, and could even lead to a profitable discovery in your coin jar. To fully understand the value of the 1989 Singapore 5 cent coin, we must first explore its background and historical importance. This coin belongs to the second series of Singapore coins, which were issued by the Monetary Authority of Singapore and introduced in 1985. The goal of this series was to reflect Singapore's rapid modernization and cultural identity through high-quality coin designs. By 1989, Singapore had firmly established itself as a growing economic powerhouse in Asia, and its coins became symbols of national pride. The 5 cent coin, though small in value at the time, played a major role in daily life, used widely in public transport, vending machines, and everyday purchases. Today, however, the 1989 version is no longer just a tool for buying goods, it has evolved into a rare collectible that represents a key period in Singapore's economic and cultural journey. What makes the 1989 Singapore 5 cent coin especially attractive is its unique design and craftsmanship. Made from copper nickel, this coin has a beautiful silver shine when well preserved. On the obverse side, it proudly features the Singapore coat of arms surrounded by the country's name in all 4 official languages: English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, emphasizing the nation's rich multicultural identity. The reverse side of the coin displays a stylized image of the sea apple fruit, a tropical fruit tree native to the region. This design is elegant, symbolic, and immediately recognizable, making the coin visually striking and culturally significant. The balance between clean lines, cultural representation, and metallic finish gives this coin a timeless beauty that stands out in any collection. Now let's talk about the rarity and collector interest. While the Singapore 5 cent coin was once common in daily use, most coins from the 1980s, especially those from 1989, are no longer in circulation and have become increasingly hard to find. Coins that remain from this era are often worn or damaged from years of handling. That's what makes a 1989 Singapore 5 cent coin in good condition, meaning the design is still clear, readable, and minimally worn, so special. These coins are becoming highly sought after by collectors, both in Singapore and around the world. The limited number of well-preserved examples available has made this coin an important target for numismatists looking to complete their Singapore 2nd Series sets. This rarity, combined with historical and cultural value, places the 1989 5 cent coin in high demand among serious collectors. When we look at the current market value in dollars, the 1989 Singapore 5 cent coin continues to show strong potential. While it was once worth just a fraction of a dollar, its collector value today is far more impressive. In recent auctions and online marketplaces, these coins in good condition have been seen selling for between $3,000 to $5,000, and in some cases, even higher depending on the coin's appearance and the buyer's interest. The value is not just based on rarity but also on global interest in Southeast Asian coins, which has surged over the past few years. As demand continues to grow and supply remains limited, the value of this coin is expected to appreciate further, making it not only a historical piece but also a smart collector's investment. For collectors looking to add or preserve this coin, there are a few key strategies to ensure its value remains high. First, handle your coins carefully, preferably with gloves, to avoid adding oils or scratches. Store them in protective holders or coin flips that guard against moisture and dust. If you find a 1989 5-cent coin in good condition, make sure to preserve its shine and clarity, especially the sea apple design and the 4-language inscription, which are essential identifiers. You can also consider getting it professionally graded if you believe the condition is strong, as this can boost its market value and appeal to buyers. Keep an eye on coin shows, online forums, and trusted sellers. The Singapore 5-cent from 1989 is a sleeper hit, and savvy collectors are already snapping them up. In conclusion, the Singapore 5-cent coin from 1989 is far more than just a small piece of metal. It is a rare, beautifully designed coin that captures the heart of Singapore's cultural and economic rise. In good condition, it represents real value and rising demand in today's numismatic market. Whether you are a beginner collector or an experienced investor, this coin deserves a place in your collection. Its unique design, historical importance, and growing dollar value make it one of the standout coins of Southeast Asia. So take a closer look at your coins. You might just find a treasure hiding in plain sight. Next up, the Singapore 5-cent coin from the year 2000. If you have this coin in extra good condition, then you might be holding a highly desirable collectible with significant value in today's auction and dollar market. Many collectors are now searching for this specific year and condition, making it a coin in high demand. So, if you're curious about whether this tiny coin could be your next big find, you're in the right place. Let's uncover the full story of the Singapore 5-cent coin from 2000. The history of the Singapore 5-cent coin is rooted in the development of the country's modern coinage. Introduced in 1985 as part of the second series coins issued by the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the 5-cent coin was designed to reflect the country's identity, cultural richness, and natural heritage. By the year 2000, Singapore had firmly established itself as a thriving global economy, and its currency reflected both stability and progress. The year 2000 also marked the dawn of a new millennium, which adds a layer of symbolic significance to coins minted during that period. As a result, coins from this year are often viewed as transition pieces, carrying the past into the future, which makes the 2005-cent coin particularly interesting to collectors and historians alike. Now, let's talk about what makes the Singapore 5-cent coin from 2000 stand out. The coin is composed of copper nickel and carries a brilliant metallic finish when well preserved. On the obverse side, it features the iconic Singapore coat of arms, surrounded by the word Singapore in the nation's 4 official languages: English, Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil, a true reflection of Singapore's harmonious multiculturalism. The reverse side features a detailed engraving of the sea apple fruit, a unique plant native to Southeast Asia. The design is clean, elegant, and artistically sharp, giving the coin a timeless appeal. In extra good condition, the fine details of the sea apple leaves and fruit are clearly visible, making the coin visually stunning and a delight for collectors. The rarity of the 2000 Singapore 5-cent coin, especially in extra good condition, cannot be overstated. While the coin was circulated widely during its time, most of the pieces from everyday use have worn down or faded. That's why finding one in extra good condition, where all design elements are sharp and the shine is preserved, is incredibly rare. Collectors are not just looking for any 5-cent coin from the year 2000, they are specifically looking for coins that have retained their original brilliance and sharpness. The limited number of such high-quality examples left in the market has caused a surge in demand. As more collectors aim to complete their Singapore coin sets or invest in rare small denominations, this coin has become a target of great interest, making it one of the hidden gems in Southeast Asian numismatics. When we examine the current market value in dollars, the 2000 Singapore 5-cent coin is showing very positive movement. In extra good condition, these coins have been seen in the collector's market and online auctions selling anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000, and in premium cases, even higher depending on the coin's luster and clarity. This price range is impressive considering the coin's face value and reflects how small denomination coins are gaining recognition for their historical and collectible significance. The value is expected to rise as availability drops and more people realize the worth of these overlooked coins. It's no longer just about gold or silver coins, even base metal coins like this one can carry substantial value when preserved well. For those of you who are interested in collecting this rare piece or possibly already own one, here are some essential tips to maintain or increase its value. Always handle your coin with care to avoid scratches or fingerprints. Using cotton gloves is ideal. Store the coin in a dry environment using a high-quality coin holder or capsule that protects it from moisture and dust. If you believe your coin is in exceptional condition, consider having it professionally graded. Grading not only confirms the condition but can also significantly enhance its value in the market. Stay updated with collector forums, auctions, and market trends. As demand for this coin continues to rise, being proactive will give you a strong advantage whether you're collecting for passion or profit. To conclude, the Singapore 5-cent coin from the year 2000 in extra good condition is a highly valuable and rare treasure in today's coin market. It combines a rich national history, unique design, and growing demand from global collectors, making it far more than just a piece of old currency. Whether you are a beginner looking for your first collectible or a seasoned numismatist searching for undervalued gems, this coin offers a compelling opportunity. With rising interest and limited supply, the 2005-cent coin from Singapore is undoubtedly a star worth adding to your collection. Don't underestimate the value hiding in these smaller coins. They could be your next big win in the world of rare collectibles. Next up, the Singapore 5-cent coin from 1969. This small but mighty coin is making waves in the collector's market, especially when found in good condition. If you have this coin tucked away somewhere or you're thinking of starting a collection, then this video is absolutely for you. Get ready to discover why the 1969 Singapore 5-cent coin is turning heads and commanding big value in the global coin market. The story of the Singapore 5-cent coin begins with the country's early years of independence. In 1967, just 2 years after Singapore became an independent nation, the country introduced its own currency to reflect its newfound sovereignty. By 1969, the Monetary Authority of Singapore had firmly established a uniquely Singaporean identity in its coinage. The 5-cent coin from 1969 was part of the second year of Singapore's coin issuance, making it a historical artifact that represents the country's growth and progress. Its minting not only marks a significant chapter in the country's financial history but also adds immense sentimental and patriotic value to the coin itself. One of the most impressive features of the 1969 Singapore 5-cent coin is its design. Made of copper nickel, the coin has a diameter of 16.75 millimeters and weighs 1.56 grams, making it the smallest denomination coin in Singapore's original series. The obverse of the coin proudly displays the Singapore coat of arms with the year, 1969, at the bottom, surrounded by the word, Singapore, written in the 4 official languages, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, symbolizing the nation's rich cultural diversity. The reverse of the coin features the denomination, 5 cents, along with a striking image of a stalk of rice, reflecting Singapore's agricultural roots and its emphasis on growth and self-sustainability during the early years of independence. This unique combination of symbolism, design, and historical context makes the coin a standout piece in any collection. The rarity of the 1969 5-cent coin is one of the key factors behind its high demand. While millions were minted for circulation during that period, very few have survived the decades in good, collectible condition. Coins that have been kept safely away from circulation, maintaining their sharp details and clean surfaces, are extremely rare today. For collectors, condition is everything. A 1969 5-cent coin in good condition is seen as a rare gem, especially given its age. This level of preservation is uncommon, and that drives serious interest and competition among collectors. The rarity of finding such a well-kept specimen elevates the coin's value and status significantly. In today's market, the 1969 Singapore 5-cent coin in good condition is seeing strong demand and impressive prices. While face value is $2,000, the collector's market is a different world entirely. Coins in good condition are being valued from $3,000 to as high as $5,000 or more, depending on the exact level of detail and sharpness. In auctions and private sales, particularly among international collectors and those with a deep interest in Southeast Asian history, the coin can attract premium prices, sometimes going even higher when presented with proper grading and preservation. Its limited availability in the marketplace adds urgency and desirability, turning this small coin into a serious investment piece. For collectors looking to add this beautiful coin to their collection, there are a few key tips to consider. First, always examine the coin's condition carefully. Look for well-preserved edges, clear details on the rice stalk, and a crisp, legible year and lettering. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent any wear or oxidation over time. If you're buying online or at an auction, ensure you're purchasing from reputable dealers to avoid counterfeits. Getting your coin professionally graded can also help increase its value and trustworthiness in the market. And most importantly, never underestimate small denomination coins. Many of them, like this 1969 5 cents, hold incredible historical and monetary value today. In conclusion, the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1969 is a shining example of how historical significance, unique design, and rarity can come together to create a coin of remarkable value. Its demand continues to rise as more collectors recognize its importance and scarcity. If you happen to own this coin in good condition, you are holding a true treasure, a symbol of Singapore's proud journey and a prized collectible in today's booming coin market. Don't miss out on the opportunity to showcase or invest in this iconic piece. The time to value your coins is now, and this one might just be the crown jewel of your collection. Next up, the Singapore 5 cents coin from 1971. This tiny coin holds massive historical and monetary significance, especially when found in fine condition. It's not just a piece of currency anymore. It's a collector's dream that's gaining momentum in the international auction market and showing big value in dollar terms. If you're a collector or simply someone who appreciates rare finds, stay tuned, because this coin is making headlines for all the right reasons. The journey of the Singapore 5 cents coin takes us back to the early years of Singapore's nationhood. Singapore introduced its own currency in 1967 after gaining independence in 1965. And by 1971, the country was still in its formative years of economic development and national identity. The 1971 issue was part of the early series of Singapore coins minted by the Board of Commissioners of Currency, Singapore. These coins symbolized a fresh start and national pride. The 5 cents coin, though small in denomination, was a vital part of daily commerce, representing the economic vibrancy and practicality of the newly independent nation. Today, it serves as a time capsule of Singapore's determined rise and self-reliance during the early 1970s. What makes the 1971 5 cents coin so remarkable is its detailed design and enduring quality. Made from copper nickel, this coin has a compact diameter of 16.75 millimeters and weighs just 1.56 grams. The obverse features the official coat of arms of Singapore, encircled by the word Singapore, written in 4 national languages: English, Malay, Chinese, and Tamil, a powerful representation of the country's multicultural roots. The reverse side shows the bold 5 cents denomination and a finely engraved rice stalk, which stands for prosperity, growth, and the agricultural spirit of the nation during that period. These elements make it a unique and deeply symbolic piece that appeals to both numismatists and patriots alike. When it comes to rarity, the 1971 edition is highly prized. Even though it was a circulating coin, the number of coins that have survived over the decades in fine condition is surprisingly high. Most coins from this era were used extensively and show heavy wear today. However, a 5 cents coin from 1971 that has been kept with care, showing solid detail and minimal surface damage, is considered a rare gem. Collectors around the world are constantly searching for such examples to complete their early Singapore coin sets. The combination of historical relevance, cultural symbolism, and high survival rates in good condition has made this coin a centerpiece for serious collectors. In today's international coin market, the Singapore 5 cents 1971 coin in fine condition has seen a significant surge in value. Once worth just a fraction of a dollar, it is now being bought and sold for $3,000 to $4,000, depending on its condition, tone, and clarity. At some auctions, especially when the coin is part of a vintage Singapore collection, prices can go even higher. The demand is strong both in Southeast Asia and among global numismatists, many of whom consider early Singapore coins to be underappreciated treasures. As awareness continues to grow, values are expected to rise further, making this the perfect time to secure or appraise your coin. If you're lucky enough to own a 1971 5-cent coin from Singapore, or if you're planning to start a collection, there are a few things to keep in mind. Always store the coin in a protective holder or capsule to preserve its current condition. Even in fine condition, every bit of care helps retain its value. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its desirability. When buying, go for trusted sellers, especially those offering coins that have been graded or verified. You can also consider getting your coin professionally graded to increase its market appeal. With the current trends in coin collecting pointing toward vintage Asian currencies, holding onto this coin could become a wise investment move. In conclusion, the Singapore 5-cent coin from 1971 is more than just an old piece of change, it's a symbol of history, heritage, and hidden value. With its rich backstory, distinctive design, and increasing scarcity and fine condition, this coin has become one of the most highly sought-after pieces in the collector's market today. Its rising demand and growing dollar value are proof that even the smallest coins can carry immense worth. If you have this coin in your collection, consider yourself fortunate. And if you don't, it might be the perfect time to look for one before prices climb even higher. Next up, the Singapore 1-cent coin from 1977, especially in extra fine condition. This small copper coin, once used daily for everyday transactions, is now turning heads in the auction world with its rising demand and big value in dollars. If you're a coin enthusiast, a new collector, or someone looking to invest in rare numismatic pieces, this is one coin you absolutely must know about. Let's uncover the story behind this valuable treasure and why it's quickly becoming one of the most sought-after coins in the market. The history of the Singapore 1-cent coin goes back to the post-independence era. After gaining independence in 1965, Singapore began issuing its own currency starting in 1967. By 1977, the country was well into building a strong economic foundation, and the coinage produced during this time reflected the nation's growth, identity, and cultural pride. The 1-cent coin was a crucial part of the early monetary system and represented not just economic value, but national heritage. Minted by the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore, the 1977 issue was part of a trusted and well-recognized series that circulated widely. But today, this humble coin from over 4 decades ago has transformed into a rare collector's item, especially in extra fine condition. The Singapore 1-cent 1977 coin may be small in size, but it's full of character and unique details. Struck in bronze, it weighs approximately 1.94 grams and measures 17.78 millimeters in diameter. On the obverse, you'll find the coat of arms of Singapore, flanked by the word Singapore, in 4 official languages, English, Malay, Chinese, and Tamil, symbolizing the multicultural foundation of the nation. The reverse side showcases a large numeral, 1, representing the denomination, alongside the word, cent, and the year, 1977, accompanied by a beautifully engraved stalk of grain, representing growth and prosperity. Its reddish-brown luster, well-defined edges, and distinct motifs make this coin visually appealing and culturally significant. Coins preserved in extra fine condition exhibit sharp features, minimal wear, and a strong eye appeal, traits that make this coin a top-tier item in any collection. The rarity of the 1977 Singapore 1-cent coin lies in its condition. While millions were produced for circulation, most were used heavily and are now worn or damaged. But finding one in extra fine condition, with clear details and minimal surface wear, is truly rare. Collectors around the world are constantly on the lookout for such pristine examples, especially from the early issues of independent Singapore. This high demand stems from both the historical significance and the limited number of well-preserved specimens still available. The better the condition, the more intense the competition among collectors, and that's what's driving up its market value. In today's active coin market, the Singapore 1-cent 1977 coin in extra fine condition is experiencing a noticeable surge in value. What was once a small copper coin used for simple purchases now fetches anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000, and in some auction listings, even higher depending on clarity and eye appeal. The trend is unmistakable. As more collectors enter the Southeast Asian numismatic space, coins like the 1 cent from 1977 are being reevaluated and appreciated for their rarity and historical weight. Especially when featured in sets or when certified by grading authorities, this coin can become a high-value highlight in a growing investment portfolio. If you are a collector or aspiring to be one, this coin presents a golden opportunity. To preserve its extra fine quality, make sure the coin is stored in a protective coin holder or capsule. Avoid cleaning it, as that can diminish its natural luster and value. Consider getting it graded professionally to increase its appeal to serious buyers or auction houses. When purchasing this coin, buy from trusted dealers or marketplaces with good reviews and authenticity guarantees. And if you already own one, now is a great time to hold on to it or consider getting it appraised as prices are steadily climbing with time. In conclusion, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1977 in extra fine condition is a truly special and highly valuable piece in today's numismatic market. Its historical roots, cultural significance, artistic design, and growing rarity make it a must-have for collectors who want to add a powerful piece of Singapore's legacy to their collections. As global demand rises and supply tightens, this coin is quickly turning into a high-value asset. Whether you're in it for the love of history, the beauty of design, or the investment potential, this coin checks all the boxes. Next up, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1986, even in dirty condition. Yes, you heard that right. Despite its condition, this coin has made its way into the spotlight and is now considered a high-value piece in the auction and collectors markets. This small but powerful coin is proving that beauty isn't always about perfection. Sometimes, age and rarity speak louder than shine. Get ready to discover why this 1986 coin is in high demand today and why collectors everywhere are eager to get their hands on it. The story of the Singapore 1 cent coin is rooted in the nation's economic growth and independence. By 1986, Singapore had already made impressive strides as a developed nation, and its coinage reflected that stability and national pride. The 1 cent coin, which had been part of everyday life since the 1960s, continued to carry strong cultural value into the 1980s. This coin was minted by the Board of Commissioners of Currency Singapore, which oversaw the design and distribution of coins that symbolized Singapore's modern identity. The 1986 1 cent coin holds a special place in history because it was part of the second series of coins introduced in the 1980s with updated designs and greater attention to national symbolism. Today, these coins represent a nostalgic and proud chapter in Singapore's economic story. The 1986 Singapore 1 cent coin features several design elements that make it unique and instantly recognizable. Struck in bronze, the coin weighs approximately 1.94 grams and has a diameter of 17.78 millimeters. On the obverse side, you'll find the majestic coat of arms of Singapore, surrounded by the word Singapore, written in the nation's 4 official languages: English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. This multicultural design reflects Singapore's diverse heritage and strong national unity. On the reverse side, the coin proudly displays a bold numeral 1, indicating its denomination, along with the word cent and the year 1986. Below this is a stylized image of a stalk of grain, representing agricultural development, prosperity, and the country's progress. Even if the coin appears dirty or worn, these design features still carry historical value and appeal to dedicated collectors. When it comes to rarity, the 1986 Singapore 1 cent coin is becoming increasingly difficult to find, especially as time passes and fewer coins from that year remain in circulation. What sets this coin apart is that even in dirty or circulated condition, it holds significant value because of its historical relevance and declining availability. Many of these coins were used daily, and very few were saved or preserved in any condition. Collectors today are interested in coins from this era because they represent a disappearing part of Singapore's monetary past. The condition may be perfect, but that adds to its authenticity and charm. In fact, many collectors specifically look for circulated coins that tell a story, coins that have passed through thousands of hands and still survive decades later. In today's active collector market, the Singapore 1 cent 1986 coin in dirty condition can fetch surprisingly high values. Depending on how rare the coin is and the level of demand at the time, these coins can be valued at $4,000 to $6,000, and sometimes even more at specialty auctions or when sold to niche collectors. The value increases if the coin maintains clear features despite surface dirt or wear. Online auctions and numismatic platforms often see bidding activity around coins like these because collectors recognize that time-worn pieces still hold powerful historical and cultural significance. This is especially true for coins from small nations with rich, well-documented histories like Singapore. If you're a collector or thinking about becoming one, the 1986 Singapore 1 cent coin is a great piece to pursue. First, if you already have one, even in dirty or circulated condition, keep it safe. Avoid cleaning it harshly, as that could damage its historical surface and reduce its appeal. Instead, store it in a protective case and consider having it professionally examined if the details are still sharp. For those looking to buy one, now is a great time to hunt for deals on coin marketplaces or through local collectors groups. Don't underestimate coins in heavy than mint condition, they often carry stories that enhance their value over time. To conclude, the Singapore 1 cent coin from 1986, even in dirty condition, is a rare and highly desirable collector's item in today's auction and numismatic market. Its strong design, deep historical roots, and growing scarcity make it a powerful addition to any collection. As collectors continue to seek out rare and meaningful coins, the value of this humble 1 cent piece is only expected to rise. Whether you're a seasoned investor, a beginner in the coin world, or someone with a passion for preserving history, this coin stands as a testament to Singapore's past and an exciting opportunity for the future. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos on rare coins and collectibles from around the world. If you own this coin or are thinking about adding it to your collection, let us know in the comments. Until next time, keep collecting and uncovering the true value behind every coin.